この責任は私が取るよ。さてユリウス、始めようか。今日俺はこの国を変える。
Hey everyone, Rascal here, and Mama. Welcome to our channel, Paws On Animation, and our Paws On Netflix segment. Yes, and today we are covering the Black Clover movie, Sword of the Wizard King. Now, we did see this movie when it originally premiered on Netflix back in 2023, actually in June, running 110 minutes. It premiered simultaneously when the movie was released in Japan.
They actually did it this time,
And
yes.
we got a dub, yay. So we want to share this review we did with you on my channel, SOFHAB, back in 2023, because not only does Netflix have the entire series available to stream, but the manga just ended, and there's going to be another season coming to us soon. So we thought this is a great time to share this with you. And if you haven't seen it, get caught up and check it out. But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, click the notifications of future podcasts, and want to pause videos.
And thank you so much for joining us today, sharing our videos, commenting, so much more. We appreciate you as always. I was so excited when I first heard about this. So was Rascal, but I was more excited. She was more apprehensive. She's like, we'll see if it's going to be good, because Netflix in the movies.
You're right.
Well, she's right on all counts, but this movie was great. It had been stepped up, the animation, and many other things, because they really wanted to make it big budget, as Rascal will tell you more about.
Right.
And so it didn't resemble the series as much as we thought it would, the animation and so forth. But they really did a great job with the movie.
Right. And with that, the big difference when you first see it, like if you didn't see like a preview or an early screening of it, is that after they show you the little cold opening, you're expecting the intro for the movie and like a brand new thing for it. No, it jumps to the present day. I was like, okay. And then they're going to have a tournament, a gladiator type battle tournament thing. And then about not like 2 minutes into it, the villains show up and start attacking and claiming they're going to take over the world. And it's like they waste no time in the villains showing up. And the reason why it feels different is because they wanted to compete with the other anime movies. Since they couldn't get in the theater, they had to step it up for Netflix. Because you had Mugen Train, Heroes Rising, Royal Heroes Mission, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, One Piece Red. You had a lot of these anime movies that were really stepping up the animation, the story, and everything from the TV shows. And they were making bank on every film that was coming out. So because they weren't going to get it from the theaters, they had to really go out on the animation and the fights. And the majority of the movie is really battles. Now for some, that's going to be great and it's perfect for you. But there is a story, but it's a little smaller. It's like you get that after 10 more minutes of fighting, then you get a story. For 10 minutes of talking, then you get 10 minutes of fighting. It kind of balances out the section of a huge chunk of fighting, huge chunk of action, then talking, and it keeps alternating. So it looks like a big part of this was to show off how incredible this animation could be and the fights are, in order to get maybe a revival for the anime to continue the story, since it stopped after 3 seasons.
Which we really, truly appreciate, because the anime itself was fantastic. Remember, if you haven't already, we have a podcast on the Black Clover series that you can listen to that's attached to this podcast.
Right.
And didn't know much about it, has seen it in passing on TV. I found it on demand and started watching it. And I told Rascal, you really got to see this. And she caught up and we watched it on TV live after that.
Right.
So for this movie itself, I just want to read a little about what the plot is noted as. Asta, a boy born with no magic in a world where magic is everything, and his rival Yuno, a genius mage chosen by the legendary four-leaf grimoire, have together fought a number of powerful enemies to prove their power beyond adversity and aim for the top mage, Wizard King. That pretty much is the basis of the anime as well.
Right.
Conrad Leto, the former predecessor of Julia Nova Chrono, once commanded the respect of the people in Clover Kingdom, but he unexpectedly turned against the kingdom and subsequently sealed away by Julius himself. Sounds like JJK.
Right.
Now Conrad has resurfaced and he wields the Imperial Sword and seeks to destroy the Clover Kingdom and bring forth a new era where equality prevails by destroying all and reviving only those whom he considers deserving of a place in his envisioned society. Sounds like Dr. Stone.
Right.
So it sounds like they took quite a few elements from other anime for this movie, but it was an inspiration, not copy.
Right. And a big chunk of it looked like Heroes Rising because Conrad was a lot like 9 in a way. It was like they had done another 9.
Definitely. One of the best things about this movie is the voice cast from the anime series appeared in here. They didn't get Netflix contracted people,
right,
or choose to recast them. They brought back everyone as far as we could tell, and we were really excited to hear our favorite VAs from this series. Thank you so much, Netflix. I wish you would do everything you do. Keep the people that we love when you make the Netflix movies.
Right.
We don't have anything against the ones that you get who are contracted. It's just we want to hear those that we love doing the roles that we love.
Right.
As you mentioned, the animation was fantastic. It was a little jarring at first because we were thinking it was going to be like the original series, but as Rascal mentioned, they really went out. They put out a lot of money into it, which is also appreciated.
Right.
And in the beginning, it started off kind of slow in terms of bringing all the main characters back in. We got backstory, and then when it got 3/4 of the way through the movie, then we got to see all of the people. You got to see our walking house. We got to see all the things.
And now they have spaceships and things, and it's like I think they advanced pretty fast in this movie because suddenly they had magic TV screens, magic domes, protective shields. They made a rocket ship. It's like, and they all have labs and scientists, which they did have before, but now it's like, I think they're already entering technology age right now, and they're pretty early in.
Well, another good thing about this movie was produced by Studio Perron.
Right.
And that's probably why you get the excellent animation and the return of the people who originally voiced the characters.
Right.
It runs 119 minutes, so it's a minute short of being 2 hours. You really get your time's worth, and if you're like us and fans, you're happy that you get to spend 2 hours with your favorite characters again.
Right.
And I really do hope, as Rascal mentioned, that we do get a revival for this series now based on the results of this movie. On Twitter, for the next 36 hours, it was nothing but Black Clover tweets and comments and reviews and so much more. We're a little late with this. But I kind of wanted to let all the excitement down a little, and then give you a review from us on what we thought. If you haven't seen it, you definitely need to see it. Whether you're a Black Clover fan or not, you can watch this movie. The way it's being produced, you don't have to have seen the series to understand what's going on. You get your backstory, they explain what's going on, and then you get what's happening. So it's really a kind of class movie in itself.
Right. The only thing they had done is put the intro in the beginning like it's supposed to be, because putting it near the end with the final battle felt a little weird because you waited the whole movie to see the opening.
Absolutely. I agree. Now, if you've seen Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King, let us know in the comments below. And if you have, let us know, did you see when it originally aired? How did you like it? Are you looking forward to the return of Black Clover as an anime? And let us know if you've read the manga. If you haven't seen the movie, go to Netflix. It's still there along again with the entire series. Come back, tell us what you think.
And if y'all know, right, subscribe for updates and weekly videos for anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us again. Subscribing to our channels, commenting, so much more. As always,
you are special. Thank you so much for watching. Rascal Entertainment.
And I'm on Entertainment.
Have a fantastic day.
Peace.
And reporters sitting, flashing lights, trying to walk around, man. Who the hell are you? What you wanna do? Well, man, it's on you. Man, it's on you. With her in my dreams, she was my queen. A castle in the mountaintops, rivers and streams.